Until Help Arrives is a citizen first responder training course developed by the American College of Emergency Physicians. It was built on the foundation of You're the Help Until Help Arrives, a component of the Ready National Public Service Campaign launched by a coalition of partners, including FEMA, the Department of Health and Human Services, the Department of Transportation, and the Uniformed Services University of the Medical Sciences in the Department of Defense. You may be familiar with Stop the Bleed, a national effort to train the public to help save lives through basic bleeding control techniques. The Until Help Arrives course incorporates bleeding control principles and expands the curriculum to include compression-only CPR and scene safety and emergency communication. It's a one-of-a-kind resource. In the U.S., it takes emergency medical services an average of 6 to 9 minutes to arrive on the scene of emergency. The first person on the scene is often a civilian, and the actions that person takes until help arrives can be the difference between life and death. Whether it's a vehicle crash, natural disaster, active shooter, or accident at home, emergencies take many forms. The Until Help Arrives course gives your community the gift of confidence by preparing citizens to respond to various medical emergencies using simple, life-saving techniques. With this knowledge, they can be the help until help arrives. Until Help Arrives is a 1-hour training focused on 2 scenarios where quick intervention can save a life: bleeding control and sudden cardiac arrest. The 1-hour course teaches participants how to assess the safety of an emergency scene and communicate scene details effectively to 911, control severe bleeding, including how to use a tourniquet, recognize signs of sudden cardiac arrest, and perform compression-only CPR. The course teaches these skills using hands-on techniques and layman terminology, making it simple and accessible for everyone. The curriculum was thoughtfully designed with corresponding instructor pack that includes supplies required to provide a hands-on learning experience. Until Help Arrives is unique, not only because of the way it incorporates bleeding control and CPR into one course, but also because the curriculum and materials are available in English and Spanish to make it more accessible. As a course instructor, you'll begin by covering FEMA's 5 life-saving steps for emergency situations before moving into the key tenets of bleeding control. You'll walk through wound packing and the proper use of a tourniquet using the supplies in your instructor pack. During the class, you'll familiarize course participants with supplies found in ACEP's bleeding control pack, compiled and made available through Until Help Arrives partner, Simulab Corporation. Our goal is to provide hands-on experience for participants to use gauze dressing and bandages, pack a wound using a custom-designed leg trainer, and apply a tourniquet. The second half of the course teaches participants compression-only CPR. We know that for every minute that goes by during a cardiac arrest, survival rates decrease by 10%. That's why Until Help Arrives goes beyond bleeding control to teach participants the basics of CPR. Each instructor pack includes a mannequin for hands-on CPR practice. We have created an instructor portal with everything you need to get started. Once you're approved as an instructor, you'll have access to all the tools you need to deliver a successful training. We are very excited to offer this course to the public and look forward to having you join us in preparing citizens for action. Let's go save some lives.